Hello, good friends, it's the Tri-Keen, and thanks for joining me for another edition of Fortune Street in the land of Alefgard. The competition I have is all Dragon Quest once again. Actually, for the first time in quite a few weeks. As we feature Kirill, the guy who I wore his costume with in the past couple boards because of the board called Robin Hood Ruins, and his clothing is in the same color as Robin Hood, if you didn't remember. He is a C rank, by the way. Then you got Yangus, who is a D. And don't be surprised about D rank players, because that's what Donkey Kong managed to pull off in last week's board playthrough. And then Princessa, who is also a C rank. So, I'm not going to say the abbreviation for this one, so let's go and get it started. Number 81, which is gonna go second, behind Kirill, followed by Princessa and Yangus. And I gotta remember that Yangus will be an orange color. He's normally green, but since Kirill's on here, he's gotta be orange. Target amount 10,000 gold. The default was 15. I originally had plans to put it at 12, but then I just decided to put it at the minimum of 10,000. I don't think you can set it a little lower than that anyway. But like I say, I just want to keep this board as short as possible. And yeah, the shape of the board is about the same as it was in standard rules. Except for that inner district, if you can see all those suits right there, and warp spaces, and take a break squares, that's what it has now. There's no properties. Okay. 250, 330, 260, or another 230. Where do I want to start? And as far as getting the suits, it's like you're gonna get 2 on the right side of the bank and 2 on the left side of the bank. It's just which way do you want to go, though? I think we'll go into 260. And we start with 3,000 ready cash. I don't know why we start with that much. Probably because of the shape of the board. But I don't know what else to say. Yeah, because they probably expect you to buy so many properties in the first go-around, and they'll give you this much ready cash to start it. Yeah, I just didn't think about how much ready cash you'd start off with. I kind of wish they'd point that out before you start the board. But I would have to say it shouldn't matter too much. And oh yeah, the music for this board, if you may not remember from it in standard rules, it is one of the most soothing pieces you'll ever hear. About as soothing as the Robin Hood's piece was, too. So I'm gonna warp in those suits. So I just may grab all those suits and just get my first promotion right off the bat. But I could only do that with just one property bought. I'm hoping that doesn't have to happen, though. I mean, if I win this game with very few properties bought on the board, that's going to be extremely strange. It really is. Alright, first card of the game. 44. Get 44 times the gold coins from player in last place, but everyone has 3,000 net worth, so that's essentially a tie for last. As well as the tie for first, and I'm gonna get all these suits. Are you kidding me? I want my first promotion right now. Why not? But I could still get a chance to buy, like, the 2 properties, vacant ones before the bank, though. I mean, I did not intend to buy all those suits right away, but that's just what happened. Hopefully I could buy at least one of those 2 properties before the bank, so I can have a good amount of ownership in shops, and not really a, I don't know, a lucky amount. Yes, 90. Well, at least having a row of something is better than having just one. 94 and 18. And yeah, the costume I'm wearing is an explorer's outfit. I don't know if that really fits the theme of Alefgard, but I just wanted to put it on for this kind of land. You know, I'm no Dragon Quest expert or anything like that. I just play this game because it has some Monopoly aspects to it. Not all of it, but just some. And if you know me, I am a huge Monopoly player myself. I could do an LP of the game Monopoly itself for Wii, but I don't really know yet. Alright, 2. So yeah, 635, so that not much for a first promotion. Heart or... Yeah, I don't want to pay Carol. So I guess I'll have to go for the heart. 18. Oh, I have to sell a shop. Really? Well, it could be one of these two. I'll just get rid of this one. Yeah, I'd rather have a very valuable shop still on the board, and not, a very cheap one. So yeah, I got my first promotion without, getting a sale. But, I'm still going to consider this extremely weird if I win this board by just getting suits so quickly and getting promotions so quickly. I really am going to consider that an extremely weird accomplishment. But I know I'm going to grab these two suits over here by themselves before I cross through that pink warp right there. I mean, I have to go across what looks like a figure 8 on the right side of the bank. The left side of the bank, you can consider it pretty much in the shape of the letter L. Can I roll high? I really want to get these suits fast. Okay, if I go down this way, I'd pay Princessa. If I go this way, buy a 160 property, yes. Princessa's got a row too right here. Was hoping I could get a row of something over here. I mean, there's a chance somebody could own a row of 5 in the chevron shape. 3. Now he can finally spruce up. Yeah, I want to spruce up the cheapest shop you can. And yeah, since Yangus is a D rank, he's only going to invest just 100 capital at a time. So yeah, since I'm playing against players that have a C and D rank, they're not going to invest too much capital. Yeah, I just gotta pay 57 to Princessa with a buyout price of 1550. Oh yeah, an 8. Yeah, that's a number that could be rolled quite a lot. So yeah, the biggest row of shops you could ever acquire would be 8 in a row. And you could do it in the row that Yangus has these in. Or, if you look at where the arcade space is, just to the upper right of it. Yeah, from like the heart all the way down to the spade, or no, diamond right there. That's a row of 8 you could acquire. So yeah, this board is pretty much huge for trying to acquire rows of shops. Around the blocks. Hope I can win some extra cash here. Sue Yourself card would be great. Oh, I am gonna get some extra cash. How many rows? Is that 3? Yeah, that's 3 rows, so I'm gonna get 300 gold here. Yeah, since I'm at level 2. Okay. But I can't rest too easily. There's still a long ways to go. Move forward another 2 spaces, Princessa. But yeah, Yangus is pretty much dominating the left side of the board with all those shops he's got. But he only has just 1 row. So he's not too much of a threat right now. I wouldn't be too surprised if he at least attempted to own this row of 8. He's got 3 of the 8 right now. And a row of 2 for Carol now. Alright, can I please roll high? There we go. Hold on a second, could I actually go for the heart? Yeah, let's see if I can get myself some extra cash here. 79. You can buy somebody out for 3 times its value. Ooh. Let me see. 930 for that. No one's connecting to that. Yeah, only 3 times. Probably not. There's just not enough options right now to buy out. There really isn't. Well, at least I gave myself an extra card. Ooh. Big payday for Carol right there. And he's got to pay Princessa again. My gosh, Yangus. Getting majorly screwed. $46. Lose 10% of your ready cash. Okay. 20, 30 down to... Man, he lost about 200. 2. Oh, well, at least I can buy another shop. But I need to get rows of shops if I really want to dominate. Looks like Yangus could be the one that gets the most sales at the end. Even if I don't get so many shops bought. 51. Move forward 1 more space. And here he goes. Trying to achieve dominance on the right side. Alright. High again. 4. Okay. Well, here's a row of 2 for me right here. At least I can prevent Princessa from getting a row of 3. 26. And back up to 94 for that one. If I roll a 2, I'm going to get that 90. Get myself a row of 3. Yeah. Yangus keeps buying all the shops. He's not paying too much for paying anyone too much. He really isn't. 1. Yeah, let's try it this way. See if I can get myself some more shops here. Yeah, I'll invest 400. 234. So Kira rolls a 2 next turn. That would be really awesome. 310. Well, at least Princessa is kind of breaking Yangus's heart right there. All of the players swap places. Oh, shoot. Please put me where Princessa or Carol is. Yeah, that's actually not too bad, but I will have to go down for the club first, then go back up for the spade. Yeah, so at least I didn't get put where Yangus is. Well, it probably wouldn't have happened anyway. It said all other players swap places. That means Yangus doesn't warp. It's all about just me, Kirill, and Princessa. And we were all very close to each other anyway. So, almost no harm, no foul right there. I would have preferred where Kirill was so that I could get the spade right away, but that didn't happen. Gotta roll high again. 6. Yeah, move down. Yeah, the controller is not being kind to me. The D-pad on it, that is. And yeah, I gotta expand that shop quickly. Yangus could easily buy that out, even though he's a D rank. He really could. 821. Yeah, very decent first promotion. Mine was so low because I only had just a couple shops. And it's like, you're not gonna win too many games that way. From what it appears to be. Well, he's finally paying some people, Yangus is. I mean, he had spent a lot of time buying some shops and not really paying people for them. And Kirill's got a little bit of dominance on this side of the board. 2 different rows of 2. That's something to really watch out for. An 8. Alright. 67's not bad. That's probably going to give Princessa the lead, yeah. Which is okay. Still a lot of game left. Here she goes buying that shop. So yeah, I think we're going to have quite a lot of mixed array of shops. Nobody's going to have a really threatening amount of rows. The only thing that could really set this game far apart is if Kirill, or no, Yangus can make a row of 5 right there on the far left side. And he zooms to the bank already. He was only a few spaces away anyway. 747. Yeah, everyone's getting decent first promotions already. And yeah, if everyone's gonna have just a scattered amount of shops and not really dominant rows, it could take quite a while to determine a winner. So yeah, I better land on one of my own shops soon so that I can expand that 7. But at least I will be going up to the far left side so I can get the spade. Which is the only suit I need now to get my next promotion. It'll be a much quicker promotion than all these people. Rolled an 8. Oh my. Watch out for Yangus. He could be... he could mean serious business right here. If he rolls a 1 next turn. He could mean serious business. I hope I can land on that 1 shop and prevent him from getting that row. Not quite. Should have rolled only a 6, but I rolled 1 too many. Well, and Princessa could get a row of 3 here, or even 4, if she manages to buy that 250 and 230. Well, at least Yangus did not roll a 1 here. That gives me a little breathing room right there. Yeah, only 100 gold at a time, so not that much of a shop price increase, really. I'd still think Yangus is going to walk away the sales champion, just not... he may not get enough for how much they are, though. Just only that he gets a sale. Like, he may go like, yeah, I got a sale. It's only worth this much, but I don't care. And Princessa pays me this much. Okay. That'll put me in the lead. Thank you. And he finally pays Kirill for once. Although he did already on the far right side. And now Kiro pays me 234. Okay. He looked really awesome with his disgusted look. Okay, yeah, I gotta expand that 7 shop down here. 140 capital only, so it's only gonna go up to 35. I could probably easily buy out one of the shops that borders the one I just expanded. I could probably just do that. Yeah, Carol and Princess are only gonna invest just 200 gold at a time since they are C ranks. 4? You just landed on the one I just expanded. Yeah, he would have easily bought it out if I did not expand it. He definitely would have. Yeah, I could probably buy out his 18, which is below it. But I want to get my promotion first. I'm going to land on Princess's 73, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. 858. Yeah, hopefully I land on one of these so I can block Princessa from obtaining a big row. Or else I could be in a little bit of trouble here. Man, if Yangus really wants to stay competitive, he needs to expand his shops with a lot more capital than what is already shown. And he bought that. But I can easily buy that out. I really can. Maybe that will be the one I try to buy out next. And Carol gets a free Suit Yourself card. Suit Yourself cards can matter in this. Especially for suits that are located in the top sections of the board, left and right. Like, if I'm trying to get the heart, I could easily skip it by just going, like, through this path. It could be like that. Let me see if I go this way. No. If I go this way... no. I'm trying to see where I would land on if I go this way. Carol's 42. Let's go... Yeah, that has an 850 buyout price. That's a lot of money, it really is. Yeah, why not? It's the cheapest one. But I really don't want to pay that much to him right now. I mean, I could make it a very close game between him and Princessa. Really don't want to do that. I think I'll buy out that 9 right away when it's my turn. If I can get at least one more sale from someone. Right as I say it. Even though it's only 10, it's still a sale. And he buys it out, okay. Which is okay. At least he extended my lead a little bit. But by how much, though? I think only about 200 or 300. Yeah, just about 200. Oh, Carol's got a roll of 3 here. This is not good. Yeah, this is really not good. And he's got my favorite number. Curse you. And I rolled an 8. 142. Yeah, I'm gonna land on it no matter what. Let's see if I can land on the arcade when I go around up. Yeah. Princessa's gonna have to pay Carol, or even myself, some money if I really want to extend my lead. And even though Yangus is in last place, he is making serious threats. He really is. With the amount of shops he's got. But he can't be a bigger threat if he can't invest a lot more capital. With a half price offer thrown in. 6. So he's only going to pay me 47. Which is okay, at least. That's something. Alright. 6. No, that won't let me on the... Ugh, now I gotta pay this. Are you serious? Man, that didn't look so good. I was hoping I'd roll a 5. Now we get Healy. Which may not matter as much, because I'm probably gonna have to get all these suits anyway. I could skip the Spade if I get to him right away. But he's gonna go that way. I don't think there's any way I can reach him. I really don't think I can. No matter how high I roll, no matter how high or low each of us roll, me and him, I don't think it's gonna happen. I'll just have to collect the suits one at a time. Myself. The hard-earned way. I still gotta make sure Princessa does not buy those 2 vacant shops right there, or else this game could be very tough. 4. No. No, 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 no. Yeah. Let's just get myself close to the bank already. 1600 buyout now. And yeah, Carol's closing in on me now. I wonder if Princessa could actually buy this out. Or no, she doesn't have enough ready cash. Only 648. Man, she's really running out of that. I'm not kidding, she really is. Yeah, this game could have a really close finish. I really think so. Three. Well, let's get some more shops expanded. Yeah, get this expanded before Princessa potentially buys that out. I mean, she could, but she'd have to pay a hefty price for it. And here she goes paying Yangus again. And there's still a chance for him to own at least 5 in a row. I'll tell you what, when it comes to Healy, when he does his last turn, he immediately disappears. I don't know why he just does a turn and then just disappear, because it's pretty much nothing. You're not going to get a suit anyway. If they had this one feature on him where if he passes an opponent, or not really an opponent, just any player, he could offer them the suit they need, something like that. That'd be really awesome. And here I go into this again. Are you kidding me? So I gotta grab the club and spade, and I could easily do that. I just have to stay on the top half of that circle. And hopefully I don't get stuck in there too long. I really hope not. So yeah, if I actually win this game with very few properties bought and not many sales, it'll be kind of like that one board playthrough I had with the Colossus on Easy Rules. If you watch that, that was a really good example. Where I had very few properties, but managed to get plenty of suits along the way to get all the quick promotions I need and get me to the target and win. It was like that. I don't know if I'm going to do that kind of thing again on this board or not. Alright, can I roll 4? 5. Nope. At least I got all suits now. 22. You can sell a shop back for twice its value. This one might actually be worth it. Not that one. I really don't want to give that to Princessa easily. I could go for that. That's 210. This one is worth 150. Nah. Let's get rid of this one. 420. To me, that's pretty decent. At least it allows me to stretch my lead over Carol. Well, if he rolls 1, nope. I mean, Yangus will be in serious business if he rolls a 1. And if he rolls 1 again, he is. Because I'll have a row of 3 right there. Well, at least Carol will buy this and prevent Princessa from getting a row of 3, maybe even 4. Can I get out of here? 7? Is that going to get me out of here? Yes. So I just need to roll a 4 next turn to get to the bank. Yeah, if I land on either one of those 3, it's not too bad, actually. It really isn't. Yeah, I really would like to see if she may try to buy out that 120 of mine, but she probably won't if I have the lead. Or even a lead this big on her. Yeah. He didn't want to pay a cheaper price to Yangus? Maybe he just really wanted to get that spade immediately. 1? Come on. Well, I want to get to the bank right away, so I gotta go this way. And I had to, I didn't want to land on 129 by Carol. No. I could have gone backwards if that shop of Carol's would have been much, much cheaper. But, no. I'm so close to the bank, it's like, just get me there already. And that has a 10.50 buyout price. Would he actually buy me out? No. I mean, he did over there, but that was a really cheap price for him. Really was. Now there's a chance for Carol to stop Yangus from getting a potentially dangerous zone right there. Or I can finally get here and I can expand one of my shops. And I get 960. Yeah, it goes to show I just don't have a lot of shops on here. Yeah, get this expanded. Princessa may want to buy that out if she chooses. Yeah, so yeah, how many shops do I have bought on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 shops on here. Only 5. Yangus has to have like at least 12 or so. I'm counting right now. He's got 3 on the right side of the bank. On the left side he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 3. Yep, he does have 12 shops bought. That's about almost 2.5 times what I've got. And Carol got the 13 card. And he's in second place, so that's good for him to get this card. That's going to lower his net worth down to... we'll have to wait till all this becomes official. And yeah, Carol has quite a few shops on here as well. He's got 4 on the right side, or no, left side, excuse me. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the right side. So he's got 10 shops altogether. And he lost just about 300. Alright, 60 or 20? Yeah, 29. I'm gonna see if I can pay him a much cheaper price than that.